all of the teams beginning level, another campaign of great drama about to unfold before us. England can be brilliant, they can be erratic, but they always appear to be entertaining.
Well, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
So we're off then.
Merits a mention. What doesn't he do well? Leads the line, drops deeper into space, he runs well with the ball at his feet, and he's rarely wild when attempting an effort at goal. He's been a great find.
Yep, you're dead right. Sends it to the middle, and the cross is cleared. Trying to make things happen, but not much they could make of that in the end. Losing his footing. Chance to counter-attack here. Strikes it. He couldn't quite beat it right.
Rodriguez was supreme then. He had to draw on all of his quality.
Blackman. He goes looking for his teammate, looking to exploit the space. The through ball is intercepted. It's on, skillfully hit. Really good try, but no goal.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success. Well, it's very much the start we expected. There is a sizable gulf in quality between the two sides.
Looking for his teammate. Nicely done. Couple of chances in these early exchanges. Hopefully an exciting game in prospect here.
Well, they've been focusing their attacks on their left flank for a while now, and why not? Because when you find a crack in the opposition's makeup, you have to be ruthless in making it count to the full. It's going to be key to this, because it may look a bit predictable by playing on this weakness and going down that side. But this fella's just going to take some stopping, because he has all the skills to make it work repeatedly. They're going to have to do some adjusting now to try and contain this threat. Someone's going to have to take charge of defensive duties and sort this out.
Maybe now. He's going after it. Both sides fiercely contesting the ball. Now a chance for a cross from the flank. That looked a foul, and the referee's given it. That will see him go into the referee's notebook. The players protesting, but the referee merely waves them away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, is he?
And that's the opener for this game. It just shows what a class act he is. They now lead by 1 goal.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. Have to stay focused. England have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here. It's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
He got back very well there. It was good defending.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Who can latch onto that? It's how to play for a throw. Good through ball. Oh, lovely feet. He couldn't quite turn it in.
Yeah, it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
It's been played short. It's through. Promising to start with, but things quickly went awry. Now a chance for Kane. Plays it to his right. Oh, that's delightful. Good clearance there. The ball changes hands again. Booted away. He was well positioned, just what they needed. Forward it goes. Through the middle it goes. Showing some good skills, but ultimately unsuccessful. Rodriguez. Godoy. Launches the ball forward. Is picked out nicely. Blackman. Godoy knocks it through, and he can take possession in his own half. No, couldn't quite break through that, and he's put a stop to it. Could whacks it. He got his hand on the ball of his head. 2 goals to the good, and they're set fair. The keeper just didn't deal with it, and his team has paid the price.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
They now lead by 2.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Plays the ball out wide. Nicely done. He'll be penalised for that. He could be in trouble here. The referee's having a word with him, but it's only a warning. I think he needs to be careful though with his tackling. They get it away. Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. He's making his way forward. The counter is on and they have a man advantage. Plays it back to the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Out towards the byline. An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. Tried to play it through.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
The referee blows his whistle to draw the first half to a close. Jim, what's really caught your eye in this game?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
This is what entertainment really should be like. Huge excitement here, and a 2-goal margin between these teams. So, here we go then. Knocks it through. Cleared away. Looking to exploit the space. Making good progress down the right. Blackman. You have to admire that control. Hits it in towards the middle.
Well, that's the first attempt we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Switches play to the other side. That's a throw. Crosses to the centre. Who can latch onto that? Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. Knocks it through. Here comes the corner. Up to nod it. Off target, and that's putting it mildly.
Anderson just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Blackman. Rodriguez. He's having to go it alone for now. Well intercepted. Saw the danger and got to it. Forward it goes. Great footwork. Played through. Up for that one. Great build-up. Busy about the outcome.
Panama didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that. And I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Godoy. Forward it goes. Thou shalt not pass, seems to be the message. Didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Over to the right. He's looking for options. Oh, that's neat. And a free kick's been given. The referee has a huge call to make here. He's been sent off, a second yellow. The players clearly disagree, but they're getting little by way of sympathy. Will now be forced to play the rest of the match with just 10 men. Spreads it out wide. Playing it through. The ball goes through. He's not taking any risks there. Loses out physically. He made a decent run towards the box, but he was thwarted in the end. Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. Plays it to the touchline. Spreads it out wide. The pass needed to be better there. Blackman. Rodriguez. Coming under some pressure. Blackman. Knocks it through. Looking to exploit the space. Trying to spread the play. Well, the cross didn't get any further than the defender. That's out for a corner. Looks like a change is in order. It's a player there waiting to come on.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Crosses towards the centre. Looking for his teammate. 85 minutes are on the clock. It is good to see a forward tracking back and defending like that from time to time.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Forward push gains momentum. There will be 2 additional minutes to be added on. Godoy. It's been launched forward. So there it is, and that concludes today's contest. The ideal start then, victory in the first group stage game. Jim, what's really caught your eye in this game?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence, I think there's every chance too.